Good morning. In this today, I will like to share the gospel with you today about our meditation, our prayer, and what you have your intention, and you have a chance to go to see in the gospel. It will be Mark 5:21 and 43. When Jesus had crossed again in the boat to the other side, a large crowd gathered around him, and he said, "Stay close to the sea." One of the synagogue officials named Jairus came forward, seeing him to fall at his feet, and pleading earnestly with him, saying, "My daughter is at the point of death. Please come lay your hand on her, that she may get well and live." He went up with him, and a large crowd followed him. There was a woman afflicted with hemorrhage for 12 years. She had suffered greatly at the hands of many doctors and had spent all that she had, yet she was not helped but only grew worse. She had heard about Jesus and came up behind him in the crowd and touched his clothes. She said, "If I but touch his clothes, I shall be cured." Immediately her filled of blood dried up. She felt in her body that she was healed of her affliction. Jesus, aware at once that power had gone out from him, turned around in the crowd and asked, "Who has touched my clothes?" But his disciples said to him, "You see how the crowd is pressing upon you, and yet you ask, 'Who touched me?'" And he looked around to see who had done it. The woman realized what had happened to her, approached in fear and trembling. She fell down before Jesus and told him the whole truth. He said to her, "Daughter, your faith has saved you. Go in peace and be cured of your affliction." While he was still speaking, people from the synagogue's official house arrived and said, "Your daughter has died. Why trouble the teacher any longer?" Disregarding the message that was reproached, Jesus said to the synagogue official, "Do not be afraid, just have faith." He did not allow anyone to accompany him inside except Peter, John, James, and John, the brother of James. When they arrived at the house of the synagogue official, he caught sight of the commotion, people weeping and wailing loud. So he went and said to them, "Why this commotion and weeping? The child is not dead, but asleep." And they recluded him. Then he put them all out. He took along the child, father and mother, and those who were with him, and entered the room where the child was. He took the child by the hand and said to her, Talitha cum, which means, little girl, I say to you, arise. The girl, in child of 12, arose immediately and walked around. At that they were outraged, astonished. He gave strict order to no one should know this, and say that she should be give something to eat. The Gospel of the Lord. This Gospel is invite us like the synagogue man is an official. He know about Jesus, but he doesn't knew the power how Jesus is. Jesus, he not looking for the power, but he looking because he knows he hear about Jesus and cured many illness and many things Jesus doing around. And that's why he came and asked that he can do something for his her daughter. And but the question here, sometimes we have faith, but we depend on the people what they say, because he came to find Jesus, and somebody you can hear it, and it says to him, why are you looking for Jesus? Your daughter is already dead. But he continued to looking for Jesus, and he say, and I will find some that what Jesus he will do for me. He not like just stand there and he say, okay, the people they say this and I not do it. But he continued he walking and to meet Jesus, and this time he find it. But you know, sometimes our prayer is not go directly. Sometimes we need some people they can pray for us, and but we're not asking. In this you see he looking for Jesus, but many people around Jesus, he couldn't talk to Jesus. In that moment, one is two things here. These two examples, it's very good for us that we can continue to pray. Many people, they are pushing Jesus and walking. Jesus, I think he not have the place where he can put his feet, but he feels something in his body, like something, they touch him. And he's saying, who touched me? But you can see the disciples, they are just saying, have you asked us, somebody touch you? And you not see many people, they just pushing you. And it's just an example. Sometimes we push our life in some way, it's not good, and we're not looking for really where is Jesus. And Jesus, he's still asking. He said, yes, I know somebody looking for me and somebody touched me. And the lady, one of the lady there is suffering long time, long years ago. She suffering, spent all her money and doctors and special doctors. And this why we know, and you know, and I know some people, they are looking for a miracle. A miracle is still just we need faith. And we see here the lady, she has a faith. I can just only touch the clothes of Jesus, I will cure. And Jesus is confirmed. He say, your faith, it's the faith, but we can see where we are, how is our faith, that our faith is strong, or just something people tell us and our faith is collapsed. In this example we see, and we see to the official man, he not stand there. He knows it's something going on, but he not leave Jesus, just do something for the lady, and he insists. He say, you can go in my house. And one of the messengers came and told him, don't do anything more. Your dad is died already. And don't ask Jesus to come. This is just like not good. Jesus is not coming anymore because he can't do anything. But we see here the man is insist that it encourage us to insist in our prayer, to looking for the miracle. Sometimes maybe we have some not good situation, but we just stay there, do not do anything. But this person, two person, they are insist. And the one of the official men, he insists and he took it Jesus in his house. And but Jesus get near to the house and he said, what is this too much noisy? And there was crying and screaming, and Jesus says, quiet. The child is not dead, it's just sleep. We can see Jesus is not make it too things or too much noisy around. He just says the child is asleep. And we know because sometimes we don't have faith, that's why Jesus, he just pick it up. The men, they are praying with him. It's not just curious in there to see how it's going on. Not it's just Jesus took it with him three person first, Peter, James, and John. But later on, Jesus, he said he not wanted that disciples with him, just the parents of the child, he took it. The good things is here we see is still, we see a miracle. Jesus do many miracles. It's not written in the gospel, but he just says, Talita tum, that means get up, arise. And the good things, immediately the little girl, she get up, and Jesus, he never says it's dead, he just says it's asleep. And immediately Jesus ordered the parents to give something to her to eat. That is an example for us to encourage our faith. We not leave our prayer. We can pray for 12 or 13 years like the lady she did. 12 years she just looking for something until Jesus passed by and she have the miracle. For us, this is an example. We can try to do something and we can try to ask Jesus. It's continuous. He doing many miracles, but with our faith. Thank you for this opportunity.